Welcome back to another special episode of the Dope Content Podcast, brought to you by dopecontent.com. Y'all know what it is, man. We're growing here. We're growing fast. We're doing the best in sports. We're doing the best in entertainment. We're doing the best in music. Y'all know how we do. We cover it all here. Today, we have a very special guest. You already see him on the screen. You already see the name. You already see where he's from and everything he's going to do and everything he's doing. And we're going to get into, the things that he's got going on, the things that he's done so far. We go pay respect and we go show love to the one and only Donovan Carter, ladies and gentlemen, for HBO Bowlers. My guy, I appreciate
get a clap in. Add the clap in there.
Oh, trust me, it's in there. You go here. You go here.
Nah, man, appreciate you, bro. Thank you for having me on, man. I appreciate it. Bro.
Man, I appreciate you, man. So look, for those who don't know, I met Donovan at SportsCon in Dallas. Was that 2 weeks ago now?
Yeah, crazy. 2 weeks ago now, man. Crazy.
2 weeks ago now, man. I met him. I met a couple of players, man. It was dope. Chris Lofton was with you as well.
Man, ball.
Yeah, man. So I ran into him, Sean Porter, ran into Carl out there. So also from Ballers. So yeah, man. It was
shout out Carl.
Yeah, it was a dope experience, man. So before we get into everything, how did you enjoy Dallas?
Man, I loved it, man. I had an amazing time. I've been to Dallas a few times, but that was by far my favorite time, man. I honestly didn't want to leave, man. Wanted to stay an extra day, but I had to get back to the city, had to get back to the grind. But yeah, it was amazing, man. It was a little toasty, but we had a good time.
Man, toasty for sure. Speaking of toasty, It's 102 now. We was talking off stream. It's 102 now. I had to move back in the guest bedroom inside the house because the garage studio is just too hot right now for me. But did you guys go to the VIP party Friday?
Yeah, we went to the VIP party Friday. Went to SportsCon Saturday and Sunday, man, and we got out there Monday.
Okay, that's what's up. That's the only thing I missed. I had a prior engagement, so I couldn't do the VIP party, but it was great. Yeah, it was great seeing you guys Saturday and Sunday, man. And shout out to SportsCon, man, for allowing people like myself to come in and with media credentials, and just get the network with these people, man. So dope.
For sure, man. Shout out Andy, man. He did an amazing job. I've been before, I think in 19, I think so, and it was cool, man. It's growing, and man, he's doing a good job, man. Hopefully, he can just keep growing and just keep getting bigger paws, and man, sky the limit.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So y'all know what it is here. When we have a guest on, we don't look for headlines here. We just have simple conversations. We pay respect, we show love, and we promote. That's what we do. Now, if a headline come out of it, it comes out of it. But we don't look for it here. We talk. That's how we do, right? So, man, let's go ahead and get into it. So, I know you played football and acting, but you actually acted first in To Kill a Mockingbird as a child, right? Yeah,
man. I did a play when I was like 10, man. I didn't even say nothing. I mean, if you're not familiar with the play, it's about it's a racial thing, black, right. White in the South, segregation. So they just needed some more black people. Yeah. So I was this little black kid, through the newspaper, but it was a good experience, man. That was my first time doing theater, like theater and like film and TV and movies and stuff. It's it's a different world, but it just showed me the work ethic and the work behind, being a theater actor. And it was cool. But at that time I was like, I just want to be a kid. I want to, have fun. I want to play sports. I want to go to school. So I kind of just put acting on the back burner until later on in my life. But it was an experience, man. It was an experience. Some I still remember to this day. And can put that down on the resume.
Right. So was that something that you had to like audition for, or that was just something that came to you? Like,
kind of. Well, one of my stepmom, her best friend, she's an actress, and she was in the play. So I guess they was looking for more kids, and she thought of me, and I didn't have to audition. Thank God. I just through network at that early of an age, which I didn't know what that was then. But just through word of mouth, and I was available, but I didn't know it was going to be the whole summer. I thought you just needed me like for the play. I didn't know how to keep coming to rehearsal and practicing, and now you adapt, and it's like you got to do the play the whole way through. even if you only in there in the beginning, I couldn't leave.
Right.
I'd have, actually no, I was in the play in the beginning, then I was in there for the court case. So it's like you only needed me in the beginning. I have to wait. I have to wait hours till it's my turn again. So it was it was interesting, man. But it was a blessing. It was fun.
Okay, yeah. So moving on, you said, you just decided you wanted to be a regular kid, just go out and do what, just live a regular life coming up. And in the process of doing that, you started doing sports like any normal kid would do, but you really took off in football and baseball to the point where you end up getting a full scholarship to UCLA, right?
Yeah, man. I started playing baseball first, just because my dad, he didn't want me to play football until I got older. Just it's a contact sport. Right. It's just different. So you want to make sure, he didn't let me start playing football till 10. So I played baseball. I started playing t-ball when I was 5. Man, played travel ball, all that. Went to Cooperstown, played out there. Yeah. And then I stopped playing baseball after 9th grade. And football was just my love, man. I just fell in love with football more, and it was just more fun to me. And I just started taking off. I got to play varsity in 10th grade, and just kind of took off from there. And then, man, God bless, man. I got offered, a full-ride scholarship in football to UCLA and a few other schools. Yeah. And decided to stay in LA and get my education there. And man, it was a blessing, man. Be able to keep playing football after high school. Not everybody gets to do that, and especially play for D1 Power 5 school too. So. Right.
So man, for those who don't know, or you might be too young to know, to remember the highlights. I got a couple of stats here to let you know that this man was a beast on the football field. He wasn't no slouch. D tackle out of UCLA. Yeah. Hey, he had 81 solo tackles one year, 51 assisted tackles, all as a senior. You had 6.5 sacks, 1 interception, 1 fumble recovery. You had 90 solo tackles, 38 assisted tackles, and 5.5 sacks as a junior, and 1 interception. And if I'm reading correctly, if I did my scouting correctly, you were named Defensive Player of the Year twice, junior and senior year, right?
Yeah. This in high school, man. Yeah, man. We had a great team, man. Man, good times. Like, should we win a championship my junior and senior year? I went to 2 different high schools. So, transferring in there, just, trying to find my foot and trying to find, just the team was already great. I just need to do my thing. And man, was blessed, bro. And we had a good time, man. They got at my high school, we got a mural above the field of my team, because we was pretty good, bro. We went 13-1 my senior year. Nice. So but we had some ballers, like I said. So I was just trying to make. It was a race to the ball. I was like, man, I got to make a play too, because we had about like 6. I think my senior, like 6 dudes get scholarships. So
nice.
Yeah. It was a blessing, bro.
Yeah, man. So playmaker you are, man. I gotta give it to you. You out here killing the game. So between college and high school, who are some of your favorite teammates that you've played with?
Man, my boy Malik Jackson. He just announced his retirement from NFL. A few days ago, man. He played for a few teams, won a Super Bowl. With Denver, my boy Milton Knox, man, one of the best running backs I think in California. High school history, man, all-time leading rusher. Man, he went to UCLA with me for a little bit, and he went to Fresno State. My boy Mike Rivera, man, he played in high school with me. He went to the Raiders, man. We had a good time, man. My boy Marcus Law, these are my high school teammates. And college, man, Jonathan Franklin. He's a running back. He went to the Packers. My boy Dayton Jones. Yeah. He went to the Packers too. He played for the Cowboys. I actually saw him when we was out in Dallas, man. Okay. And nice. Man, we had some ballers, man. Eric Kendricks, Anthony Barr, Brett Hundley. Yeah. Yeah, man. We had some ballers, man. I wish he was a little better when we was there. We had a few coaching changes, but toward the end, man, we got better, and we got Coach Kelly now. Yeah. So man, it's the sky the limit, man. Man, I love UCLA. Man, they changed my life going there, man. One of the best decisions I ever made. And I ain't gonna lie, I was the type of kid, I didn't even think I was going to college. I didn't even think about college. I honestly didn't think I was like smart enough, honestly. Yeah. But man, just kept putting in the work. man, people kept believing in me. You know, stayed out of trouble. Did, you know what I'm saying? Did my work, did my homework. You know, care. You know, just show some effort and good attitude. And yeah, got to go to, you know, one of the best schools I think in the country, and got my degree. Yeah, and like I said, I never was like, man, college wasn't even on my mind. Shit, nothing. I was like, man, I hated school, but you know, you gotta knowledge is power. You know, you gotta learn. You gotta get through it.
Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. That's you named some great players. I heard of a few of your high school players, and then of course I knew all your college players like Kendrick and Barr and all of them.
Yeah,
so with that being said,
March too.
Yeah, with that being said, as far as college atmosphere outside of UCLA, what was your favorite atmosphere to go to?
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie, Tennessee. We played University of Tennessee at Tennessee. My red shirt freshman year, man, and you know that's SEC. Yeah. First time, you know, because I got recruited more by Pac-12 and Big 12.
Yeah.
So I didn't really get. I mean, Ole Miss did offer me, but I didn't like take no trip. I didn't go down there because that's what Ole Miss. They was terrible. So I didn't, but I ain't never experienced like SEC football. So man, it was, you know, it was packed in there, sold out. Just crazy atmosphere, and we played Texas too. We went down to UT, played Texas in Austin, and that was fun too. That was fun.
Okay, yeah, I've been to a Texas game. That Texas game is different out here. Man, it's
loud ass cannon.
Yeah,
you know, every time they scored a cannon, I ain't know the first time. I'm scared as hell. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, man. Say it's different out here in Texas. They take football very serious.
Oh yeah.
High school on up. Like it's really now is more of like little league football. They going crazy.
Oh yeah.
You know, you got to keep these parents under control. So it's ridiculous out here, man. But it's serious out here in Texas. So moving on, I know you had like a short stint with the Raiders training camp, I believe. And then once you moved on from that, you kind of took a break, and then next thing you know, you one of the stars on one of the biggest shows going on HBO, which is Ballers with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, man. So kind of talk about how that happened, that process of that.
Man, crazy, bro, man. God is good, man. I mean, man, I wouldn't have got that without man, God, man, because my last time acting was in that play.
Yeah.
And like I said, I didn't even act. I just was a little black kid. Just they needed some black kids background, you know?
Yeah.
But man, you know, I went to the Raiders, like you said, got cut, man. Football was my dream. That was my ABC goal. And then once that didn't work out, I was like, dang, you know, just trying to figure out things, trying to pivot. You know, went through, you know, it's tough, man. Like for any athlete that like they spend all this time doing this, and then now that, you know, now it's over, and now you gotta figure out, you know, your next passion. So, you know, it took a little minute, man. Went through the journey, went through ups and downs.
Yeah.
But you know, like, man, I ended up moving with my grandmother after college, and man, she the one that like got me, man, going to church, getting in the word, and really just start, you know, man, rebuilding myself up and just figuring life out, man. And acting wasn't even on my mind. I just was like, man, I need to get a job. I'm an adult now. I'm out here in California. It's expensive. I got bills. So I was really trying to get like a job, but then acting kind of found me. And I started, you know, first started doing background for commercials. Yeah. And just kept in touch with my network at UCLA. And my coaches actually got an email about the show looking for football players to audition for the role. Nice. So man, I literally got an email, man. Talked to my pops about it. My pops is like, man, what the hell else you doing? Just go for it. What's the worst they gonna say? No. So I said, you know, I just said, F it. Let's, you know, when I audition, had to audition for 3 months for the part. You know, end up getting blessed, and man, changed my life forever, bro. The rest is history. And I had a bug ever since, you know. Yeah. I'm like, man, just want to get back to that feeling. That's all on my mind right now. But it was amazing, man. It was an amazing experience. Learned a lot, met a lot of people. Man, it was crazy. It was crazy.
So you said, how long was the audition process? You said 3 months?
Man, 3 months, 10 auditions.
Ooh, man.
Yeah, man. It was my first time. I never acted. I had to prove myself. So, but I'm the type of person, even in football, man, you know, man, big players make big plays in big games. So
yeah,
I just did my best, and it was just me.
Yeah.
And they seen something in me that I ain't seeing myself. And I'm just glad, you know, they stuck with me. They was patient, and actually coached me up, because playing ball, I'm coachable. I know how to take direction.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's all I needed was a little guidance. And man, I appreciate them guiding me and believing in me. And yeah, man, it was on the cracking after that.
Man, that's what's up, man. So I know you get this question a lot. I'm pretty sure this is like the number one question you get. But
man,
how was it? How was it
question.
being on set with Dwayne Johnson and John David Washington?
Man, oh man, surreal. Honestly, I mean surreal, because Dwayne, I was a huge Dwayne fan. You know, I was a huge The Rock fan. I watch wrestling. I don't watch wrestling no more.
Yeah.
But back then, when I was in elementary school, man, I was staying up late.
It was hot.
Risking getting my ass beat to watch wrestling.
Right.
You know, the volume on hella low. So it was surreal to see him, because like I ain't never seen him since, never met him. Nobody I know him.
Yeah.
So it was just crazy. I had to pinch myself. But then over time, I had to remember, while I'm at work, when I'm acting, I'm like, this ain't the fucking Rock. This is Spencer. Like, he my financial advisor. Right. So it took me a minute to like adjust to that. But working with him is amazing, man. He's such a kind, such a humbling, like amazing person, man. You see why he's so blessed because of who he is. And just to see how he acted, man, I learned a lot, you know, just watching him. You know, I ask questions at times, but I'm more learned just watching him and just seeing how he conducted himself. And for me, you know, being like a new person, I consider myself a rookie when I first started.
Yeah.
So me, you know, coming into this game, being new and just seeing how he acted, I'm like, man, he's so humble. Like he ain't acting like he the man, or he know people or anything. Or, you know, he ain't big timing, he ain't no prima donna. Like he was just like, man, cool. Like you wouldn't even think he was The Rock, you know, how he act. So that was cool for me, because I'm like, man, you don't gotta, you know, people got misconceptions how actors is and in this business. But
Donovan DC.
Oh, hold on. I don't know what happened.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, just disappeared. Okay.
Oh yeah, man. But yeah, man, long story short, man, amazing. And John David, amazing too. I didn't even know who John David was. Like I knew, like he was auditioning every time I was auditioning. He had to audition 3 months as well. He like people. He had to earn that role. Like he didn't just because who his daddy is. Yeah. They didn't give it to him. And honestly, when I met him, I didn't even know. You know, Washington, a common name. I ain't thinking like. Yeah. You know, then because he don't even act like he didn't say this is my daddy. I didn't even know he had a daddy. We connected on like because he played football. His high school was not too far from my high school, like in the same area. He a little older than me, so we just connected on ball. And just, you know, in my eyes, I was like, oh, this is your first time auditioning too? You ain't never been in nothing? You play football like me? Like, shit, we in the same boat. So, you know, we connected right away, man. And then once I found out who he was, I'm like, I was a fan. I said, damn, why you didn't tell me who your daddy was? Like, what the heck? But he just that type of person, man. Yeah. He's a very humble individual as well, man. Hard working, so talented. You know, you see why where he at, like, cause he's just so talented, man. Such a hard worker, man. His work ethic is crazy, and like it was a blessing to like. I'll work with him too anytime. I'll tell you that.
Man, that's what's up, man. Two of the coolest dudes from what I heard, man. I got super close. Actually, I met Dwayne at the XFL championship game.
Oh, dope.
But it was so brief that I highly doubt he even remembered. You know, because it was so many media people out there, man, and I just end up
many, man.
Yeah, I just end up.
But you'd be surprised, man. He got good memory. Like he good with names. Like he didn't, you know what I'm saying? He didn't met some of my folk. My mom and dad remember their name. You know, even like people on set. Like he really good with names and faces.
Okay, well we'll see.
Yeah, he real personable, man. And if he doesn't, you be like, man, I met you at the XFL, blah blah blah. He'd be like, oh, you know, it's gonna come back.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, so I mean, when I say they swarmed him, so lucky for me, the team I was covering ended up going out there and winning it all. So I'm covering Arlington Renegades, so shout out to them. Yeah. But went out there, drove out there to San Antonio, ended up bumping into him in the locker room as he's about to come to the field to do the trophy presentation. So I said, excuse me, hey, thank you for allowing me to cover the XFL and yada yada, and I just kept it moving because I wanted to get out the way. So you saw how I was at SportsCon. I say what's up, introduce myself, tell you I love your work, ask you two questions, and I'm out the way. I don't want to be all in the way like that. So but once again, man, I appreciate you coming. Now let's get to Ballers, your experience on there. What is like the craziest thing, or who was the craziest person on set that kept everybody laughing?
I gotta probably say Rob Corgi, bro. Rob was so funny, man. Like he played Joe.
Yeah.
Joe Crutel. He was in Hot Tub Time Machine. Man, he been in a bunch of stuff, man. Right. But he's so funny, man. So like just down to earth, man. Keep everybody just funny, man. Like just not so serious all the time, And Lyndon Brown, man, myself, I have to say, Omar Miller, like. Especially we all got together in the same scene. Like that was the best. That was the best for me. Because sometimes if you don't work with somebody, you don't see them. Like if you never seen Dwayne, you wouldn't even see him the whole season. Like,
oh man,
at all. You know what I'm saying? Or if you never seen with certain people, you didn't see them. Like, and unless you just happen to be on set, or you was the type of person that want to come and like watch other people work, or like you wanted to like shadow director or something. But yeah, for the most part, if you don't do the scene together, like I said, you don't even see them. But yeah, man, we had a good time. I feel like the best time was when we was in Miami, because Miami's amazing. 305, like it was just we was at all the spots out there, and it was a vibe. It was a vibe out there, man.
Did you guys actually get the actual party, outside of the scenes that you guys were shooting for the parties? Like, did you guys
sometime, man. I mean, sometime, man. I was the youngest on the cast at the time.
Okay.
So I was like 26 when I first started. Okay. So everybody else, they grown. Like, Dwayne in his 40s, Rob, they married, they got kids.
Right.
So we would kind of get together and like have dinner sometime. It was one time we did go to a party though, season 1. Okay. Like I got invited to this party. And you get invited because everybody was like, man, what you doing? Because I was out a little bit, not too much, but I was out. I was outside. But it's like once you like, we would go to some of these places. I would meet some people, network, meet the right people. Because I'm like, man, shit. Like, let me know if y'all got something coming on. So anyway, the homie invited me to this mansion party. Versace had a mansion party, lingerie party. And I'm I ain't thinking none of it's gonna go because like I said, they older, they chilling, they married, they got kids.
Right.
So they was like, Donna, what you doing tonight? I said, shit, somebody invited me to this Versace mansion party if y'all want to go. And I'm thinking they gonna say, nah, we cool. Everybody's like, nah, we're going. I'm
nice.
Like, okay.
Nice.
So that was season 1. Like, we had a good time, man. Turned up. Man, it was just cool, like to see, like us all have a good time. But yeah, me and Lynn didn't play my best friend. We would turn up a little bit. Yeah. And then my boy Chris, Chris didn't come on till later. We wasn't in Miami. I wish Chris was in Miami because it was sometimes I would literally be out like dolo, or like if London didn't go out, I'd be shoot. I met people out there, but I'm a friendly person, so I'm always gonna meet people. It was sometimes I'm like, shoot, I was going out dolo and just meeting people.
Man.
But it ain't hard to meet people in Miami, man. But it was a good time, man. We had an amazing time out there.
That's what's up, man. And it's crazy that you said Rob, because that's the first person that popped in my head when I asked that other question about who's the craziest on set. Because he plays like the same similar character in everything he does. So is that really him in real life?
I mean, I feel like if it was like, probably this, I met him younger, but yeah, it really don't turn off. I feel like he like Mike Epps. He like, Jamie Foxx, certain people, they just them, man. They ain't like, you ain't really acting. And I love that. And that's the type of actor like I pursue to be like. I want you to be like, when you meet me, like, motherfucker, like, you ain't acting, you just, and that Ballers was like, it was like that too, in a sense, what I mean? Yeah. Like most people that met me, they be like, bro, you're not even acting, like, you just being you. And I'm like, yeah, that's what acting is. Just be yourself in this situation, So that, that's why he liked that. I mean, he ain't doing the strippers and the cocaine and all that stuff, Yeah. But I mean, if he wasn't but that's the beautiful thing about acting. I could do this here. I ain't got, personal life, I ain't gonna do that, but I could do this here. Yeah. And I'm gonna be me.
Okay, yeah. So, my last question to you about ballers. You played the star lineman for the Dallas Cowboys in the show. Now, is that your favorite team in real life, or do we have another team? Who
no
you got?
chance, man. I'm not a Cowboy fan at all, so I really had to put on my acting chops. But honestly, I ain't gonna lie, man. Cowboy Nation, they was showing love though. They was showing love. So I ain't gonna talk no bad about Cowboy Nation, man, because they showed me love. But my team, I'm from LA, man. I'm from Southern California, so we didn't have no team out here. So I was born in Washington D.C. So I was a Redskin fan for my earlier years. But then now they changing this Commander stuff. I don't know them. So now I'm a Rams fan. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Rams, and I like the Chargers too.
Okay.
But those are the LA teams, so that's what I'm rocking with, man. Rams won a Super Bowl, so I'm jumping on the bandwagon. You know what I'm saying?
I can't get mad at you. That's a good team, even though the Rams are now like in the rebuilding stage. With they.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. That's what I'm saying. Chargers, I think Chargers in a hard division. I think Chargers gonna be nice. Get them either this year or next year. They close. It's just they defense. They got to work on because Jacksonville, the game they lost last year, that was ridiculous.
They had no business losing. And look, I like the Chargers, but you just took our trash and Kellen Moore as offensive coordinator. So y'all have fun with that, and we'll see what y'all do with that.
I'll be interested. He might have needed a fresh start, man. He might go crazy. It ain't nothing like ain't nothing like winning Dallas. If you can win a championship with Dallas, that'll take you a long way. But if you can come to LA, you can win out here too. That'll take you I think just because LA is such a big marketplace, if Dallas had the same market as LA, it will for sure too. But if you can come to LA and you can win a championship, man, you set.
Man, look, Dallas is low key turning into a smaller version of LA with all the people moving down here, the traffic, It's a lot of celebrities sneaking down here and moving. They ain't letting nobody know, but we know the real know, and we just keep it quiet for them. But you said, man, you to LA. I'm glad you got off the Commanders. I give you that. I'm glad you got off the Commanders. So,
I know, man. But Matt, all my friends, my mom's from Maryland. A lot of my family from DMV, so they big Washington fans. So they always peek at them a little bit. What they doing, how they doing. Magic Johnson just bought the team, so
right.
I'm all for that, man. So we'll see, man. Hopefully they change the name. They change the name again because I don't know if they keep the colors but change the name.
Man, they low key a quarterback away from being a playoff team. They can just get a quarterback.
That's it.
They'll be
bro.
good. It's a good roster that they have.
That's it, bro. They got a good defense.
Yeah,
man. They got weapons. They got Scary Terry. They got Dawson. I think Dawson gonna be nice. They they got a few running backs. So that's all they need is a quarterback. I think.
Yeah.
All they need. They just been striking out.
Well,
man.
A new coach too.
It's just been unfortunate. I like Riverboat, man. I like Riverboat.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of his at all. So
we got Eric B. Enemy. We got Eric B. Enemy too at offensive coordinator now. So
I think he'll take over by next year.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I'm cool with it too. Well, not really because I'm a Cowboys fan, but still, I'm cool with it for him. So.
Yeah, that's all we need because everybody else in the division got their franchise quarterback, but us.
Well, New York, Saquon got him that. So we'll talk about that. We'll say that for another episode. But
I got you.
Man, what do you have anything? I know it's a strike going on in Hollywood. Man, so
crazy.
Is there anything that you have going on in spite of the spike, or do you have any comments about the strike? I should say. Or
yeah, man. It's man. Strike been kind of holding me up. So man, nothing new as of yet. Pending now, man. God willing. But they said Baller's going on Netflix. So if y'all want to rewatch that, you know what I'm saying. Hopefully that might help out. Maybe they might bring it back. Do something. But my thoughts on the strike, man. It's tough. It's unfortunate. I think especially the writers, man. To me, I'm without them. What are we doing? We can't do nothing.
Right.
This isn't reality TV. This isn't unscripted TV. You know, I'm a scripted actor. I don't want to do nothing. Respectfully, no offense to the reality TV people.
Yeah,
that's a job too. But I want to do scripted stuff myself. So they need to get that squared away. And I just think it's enough money for everybody, man.
it is.
It's just people got to stop. People got to stop being so greedy, I think, and just figure it out. But man, hopefully they do, man. But you know, I'm advocating for the strike. I just, you know, I want it to be. So I'm all about being fair, and I'm a numbers guy.
Yeah.
You know, if the numbers is producing and you doing well, why not get rewarded? And it's like, you know, studios making so much money. You know, the residual stuff. You know, they got to figure it out too, man, as well. And then also break it down because we gotta figure out the communication. Because even for me, sometimes it's confusing because it's like, you know, even for me as an actor, I do get residuals, but it's like, okay, if this ain't from streaming, what is this? Right. What is this for? Shit, right. But I'll take it.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah, facts.
I'll take it, but especially on Netflix, like I think now with Netflix, our show coming on Netflix, and Insecure on Netflix, and you know other HBO shows they're gonna branch on there. Mm-hmm. I think if people are watching it and it's popular, then I think you definitely should get rewarded. Now, if it's not good, then yeah, you shouldn't. What are we talking about? You shouldn't get nothing. But yeah.
So with the Netflix thing, because people like myself and my household, like just last night we were rewatching season 4 of Ballers.
Oh man, love it, man. I appreciate that, man.
And we support like Easter. We do Insecure and all that. We go back and rewatch shows. Yeah. So is it the same like as going to HBO, or should it be Netflix? Like, does Netflix throw it out more? You get more money from it? Like, is there a difference?
I don't know. Even it sounds like what you watch on HBO Max, that like that actors, writers not getting compensated for that. I think if it's like overseas, like overseas sales or like cable and stuff.
Yeah.
I think people do that, but I think that's what they're trying to figure out is the streaming stuff. And like and even Netflix, I don't even know if we would get rewarded for that, you know, because like Netflix wasn't you know in the contract, you know, we had. But I mean, I feel like, you know, it's things that you got to learn, you got to pick up, and you know, it's always the business side of things, you know, in every field. So even for me, just learn that business side and what things to kind of add into your contract, and make sure you be specific on that. Like we want this or we want that. And I think with the streaming shit, you know, you really got to figure it out. Because when we started Ballers, streaming was kind of, I mean, it was Netflix, but it was really kind of still like new. There wasn't the Paramount Plus, there wasn't a Disney. There was, you know, HBO just started doing HBO. I think it was Go at the time. You know, they didn't switch their app 5-6 times so far since then. Right. But it was kind of still new. So I think they still trying to learn. But you know, I think the big thing I've seen recently is getting a third party, because they don't want to show the numbers of what people are watching for some reason. So it's just like, you know, y'all coming out with these crazy numbers, but it's like, is it cap or is it not? You know?
Yeah. Okay.
At the end of the day, so
yeah, I completely get the writer side of it. Then in the actor side, then if they're not showing the numbers, then I completely understand. I was confused because, you know, in Dallas we don't know, you know, the LA life and Hollywood, how everything works. We just hear different small parts of everything. So okay, that makes a lot of sense then, now that you said that. So I got really one more question that I ask everybody, and then we play this little quick game called Choosin. Choosin is like this or that, basically. And then, yeah, so it's just the way we have fun to get off the stream. Sure. But before that, I always ask this question to everybody. What is the biggest misconception about you that you might want to clear up?
Shoot, man. That's a good question.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Yeah, I always say that one for last.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, shit, because I don't know, because I never, like, I'm trying to think of like what type of because like I'm not like a serious guy. I'm not an asshole.
Yeah.
I'm just, you know, I'm just me. Like, you know, I do like to joke around. Mm-hmm. You know, I like to have fun. I like to laugh. So. I mean, if you think I'm a serious person, I'm not at all. But I don't think that's a misconception, you know. Yeah. But I mean, I think I'm real nonchalant. Yeah. Like I do feel, and I do got feelings and I'm emotional. So I think being a big a black man and a bigger black man and a football player, I think I got feelings and I got emotions.
Yeah.
So that's about it. Yeah.
Well, look, I'll tell you from personal experience, like giving off this vibe that, oh man, he might be hard to approach when you see him in public. That's just what I automatically put in my head when I first saw you guys at SportsCon. So I was like, man, they might be hard to talk to, but I'm gonna go up there and talk to him anyway. And so that was my misconception. I was like, man, he might be mean. He might be hard to talk to because he seemed like he don't want to be bothered. But that wasn't the case at all. Like, I
got you. Yeah. Well, that's on my if you think I'm serious, I'm not. Or but I mean, I'm pretty outgoing. Like I'm always down to, like, what I'm saying, like, talk to people, man, talk to fans, talk to whoever, cause shit, it's all love, man. If you show me love, like, it's and respect, I'm cool with it. And honestly, shit, if it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for people watching us and supporting us, we wouldn't be here in this position ourselves. So it's like the least I could do is say what's up, man, chop it up with you. If you want a picture, whatever you know what I'm saying, if you want to, chop it up, if you want a picture, at least I could do, man. Yeah, man. Like, cause that makes my day too.
Facts. So that was my misconception, and it was completely blown away within the first 3 seconds of walking up to all three of you guys, man. You, Chris, and Claude. So
it's love, man. It's love, man.
It was dope. It was dope running into all you guys. Me being stupid, I got your contact. I took my picture with Chris as well and forgot to get his contact information. But I hired him on Instagram or whatever to see.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Yeah. He definitely on the social media. So definitely hit him. And if he don't respond, just let me know, and I'll make the introduction too, bro.
I'll definitely appreciate it, man. I was looking at my phone, I was like, man, I didn't even. If he did give it to me, I didn't save it. So that's my fault.
Oh yeah. So it happened too.
Yeah. So I was moving around. I was in like business mode. I was just walking around trying to network with everybody. So
got to.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to build this, and I'll tell y'all stream why I'm trying to build this and all that. But we'll get into that later. Let's get into Choosin, man. And Choosin is the game where we give you two scenarios, and it's this or that. Simple. Okay. If you want to plead the fifth, you can plead the fifth. I've only had one person plead the fifth in 2 years. Okay. And I don't even know why, because it wasn't even a hard question. But let's get into it, man. Since you're a football player, let's start it off with football. Okay. Let's go with Terrell Owens or Randy Moss. Who you choosing?
Ooh. Sheesh, man. I gotta go Randy Moss.
Okay. Any particular
I gotta go
reason?
Randy. Man, you know what? I mean, Randy just his speed, bro. I feel like Randy faster than T.O. to me. Like Randy, I think Randy faster. I mean, they both durable, but I think Randy too. Like, I met T.O. I did his podcast, and he's cool, dude. I think people got the misconception of him that he's not a good teammate.
Right.
But I think people going there already thinking that, and they already got their defense up. So if you on that shit, he probably like, you ain't fuck with me, so I ain't fucking with you.
Right.
But T.O. a real one. But I think Randy probably might be a little bit more easier to do. Like, I think he sound like he was a better teammate.
Okay, so Randy on that one. Now, if they told you can only watch one for the rest of your life, which one are you watching, NFL or NCAA football?
Sheesh. I gotta go NFL. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Because I love college. I love college. Now if you would have been like, which one you saying which one, like, watch in person or live?
Both. You have to keep one, the other one got to go forever.
Damn.
So
Damn, I plead the fifth on that.
We got another one.
Bruh.
We got another plead the fifth.
I got to, bro, because they both like I can't. That's tough. Like I love my heart's in both. You know, I love both. But it's not. I feel like live. If you tell me live, I'd have to go with college because I feel like ain't nothing like going to a live college football game. And I think the atmosphere, the tailgate is not. NFL is cool, but it's not the same.
Oh, right. I'm with you. I'm with you on that one. Which running back are you keeping? Adrian Peterson or LaDainian Tomlinson?
AD all day.
Really?
Man. I love LaDainian. And he the Braves too now. LaDainian, my fraternity brother.
Okay.
But man, AD, come on, man. What we talking about? AD he is different. Motherfucker is different. And I just met him. Hella cool dude too. Hella cool, man.
Okay, yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one, man. I like both, but Tomlinson, I felt like he was more versatile than Adrian, man.
Ooh.
That's Tomlinson was a
monster. No. If you just said I think a good one too. If you just said Marshall Faulk and LaDainian, that would have been because I feel like they more like similar. But I just like LaDainian's great, but I just like our AD running motherfuckers over. He returning kicks too. He could catch. He could do it all. He Booby Miles. That's Booby Miles right there.
Yes, sir. I got you. So, TV shows. You got to keep one. Martin or Fresh Prince?
Fresh Prince.
All right. Even though
I love Martin.
I got the Bel Air jersey on right now, but I still have to stick with Martin. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I feel you, man. I love Martin, but I feel like Fresh Prince was kind of more like when I was growing up. I feel like Martin. I feel like Fresh Prince I can relate to more as a kid than I relate more to Martin now as an adult.
Yeah.
You know, than when I was a kid. You know.
Yeah. Got a few more. The funniest Wayans brother between the two, Marlon or Damian Wayans?
Man, Damon.
Damon is the GOAT of the family, in my opinion.
Yeah, Damon for sure. But I love Marlon, man. I just seen it was his birthday today, man. Yeah. Happy birthday, Marlon. I don't know you, but happy birthday. You a Leo, happy birthday, buddy. But Damon crazy. He's hilarious, bro. Yeah. My wife and kids.
Yeah.
That's it. It's still funny.
One of my favorite shows, man. You played the D-tackle position. Let's get back to football. You played the D-tackle position. Who are you keeping, Aaron Donald or Warren Sapp?
Jeez.
We coming at you with heat.
Man. Sheesh. Damn. You can't go wrong with either or, though, honestly.
Yeah.
I gotta say Warren. Sapp. I gotta say Warren, man. I mean, AD that guy, but if it wasn't for Warren, there would be no AD. You know what I'm saying? Like Warren opened up the gates for the ADs. You know?
Yeah.
But Aaron Donald is nice. You know, he's nice. I got his jersey. I rock the jersey on game day. He just different. Warren Sapp 2.0. If Warren Sapp was on his diet shit and like doing that.
Man, yeah, Donald is a different breed.
Warren is a dog, though. He's a dog. They both dogs.
Yeah, I might have to do the slight edge to Donald just because of that athleticism and that speed and power that comes from that man. That man is ridiculous to be moving that fast at his size.
Yeah.
Two more for you. One, you probably go plead the fifth because it's a tough one. At least it was for me. If you have to keep one actor, which one you keeping? Jamie Foxx or Will Smith?
Jamie.
Okay. All right.
Jamie, yeah. And it's not because of the slap either. But I'm just a huge Jamie fan. Like I love Jamie Foxx show. Jamie can do it all.
Yeah.
He can sing, he can act, he can do comedy.
Yeah.
Like he just an entertainer, man. You know, I think Ray's up there as one of the top biopics up there. Besides, Malcolm X is amazing too with Denzel. But him doing Ray Charles, like I think it was top tier, man. And he just up there. Like he's a great actor. His range is crazy. He could do it all.
Yeah, I might have to agree with you on that one, man. then the fact that he taped his eyes up to actually be blind for that
Come
role,
on.
man, like that's dedication
Come
right
on.
there.
That's crazy. It's different. He
Yeah.
bodied it. Really know how to play the piano.
Yeah.
Singing. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we got a big fight coming up this weekend. Earl Spence,
Yep.
Bud Crawford. Who you got?
Man, I think Crawford. I got Crawford, bro.
Ooh, I think it's going all 12.
Man, 10.
So you think Bud's gonna stop him?
I think 10.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
okay. That's a heavy hitter right there.
Well, who you got?
Man, 2 years ago I would have said Crawford, right?
Yeah.
And then up until literally yesterday, I was saying Spence. And then today I just kind of rewatched some more fights and stuff again of both of them. And now I'm just like, and then after talking to Sean Porter at SportsCon, I was just like, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Spence. He's the younger guy. He's the bigger guy.
Gotcha.
That's pretty much the only reason, because he's the younger and bigger guy. And I think those body shots will eventually wear Crawford down if he does get to his body. And I've seen Crawford drop before, and I've never seen Spence drop. So that's another thing.
First time for everything.
Yeah, but yeah, Bud is a dog, man. Terrence is a dog, and I think he got the edge in speed. So
yeah,
we're gonna see, man.
We sure the fuck are.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Spence for now.
It's gonna be a good fight, though, man. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm excited. I'm excited for this one, man. Like I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Yes, sir, man. Well, I definitely appreciate you coming on, man. It was a pleasure having you on the show, man. So if you're not on dopecontent.com, for the people that's watching, make sure you do it. Go there and watch there. Subscribe to the website for free. If you're on YouTube, shout out to y'all. I'm gonna figure out a way to put this on Twitch, because Twitch only does live, but I might just put it in OBS or something so y'all can watch it for my Twitch followers over there. But man, once again, it means the world to have you, to have you join the show, because you could have easily said no. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ESPN, I'm not ABC, none of that yet. We're just a growing company. So much love to you, man. Much love to you.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir. Let me ask you this. What do you want to promote? Do you have like a website or a social media that you want to promote before we let you go?
Oh yeah, man. I'm on Instagram, Donovan W. Carter. I'm on Twitch as well.
Yeah.
I stream, man. Sometime, man. It's at DC So Fly.
Okay.
And man, just stay tapped in, man. Stay tapped in. Man, more, more things to come for sure, man. For sure.
So what games do you play the most?
Man, Call of Duty, man. I'm a big duty head. Warzone, Rebirth. To be exact, but big duty, man, big duty head. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Heavy on the card.
Okay, so not too much in like Madden and 2K, none of that.
Not too much. I'm thinking about getting a new Madden. But I mean, I used to play Madden and 2K. Man, I was a heavy sports fan early in my life.
Yeah. And
I don't know. I just transitioned. I just feel like them games they haven't gotten too much better. It's been about the same for so, especially. And I love running 2K. Running 2K, my God. But yeah, 2K is just. I feel like the graphics gotten better, and I feel like they more interested in like the mod player and getting people to like play that. And I was always more like playing online, playing against each other.
Yeah.
And I just feel like the game and the control, like it's be the same thing every year. I'm like, bro, y'all, why haven't y'all fixed this?
It just updating the roster, basically.
Yeah, basically, man. So yeah, I don't know. And then I just got trashed. I'm like, I'm tired of losing. I'm like, I need to play. I want to play something I'm at least winning sometime.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and like the duty is more fast paced, 15 minutes, boom, me on to another match. And shit. A lot of the homies play that. We get together. I don't get to see some of the homies sometimes. So we get together, we play, we have a good time, man. And yeah, we just keep it pushing.
Okay, and you said the Twitch is DC SoFly?
Yeah, DC SOFLY.
All right, bet. I'm gonna make sure I follow. Matter of fact, just text me that, because Twitch be tripping when you go to search. So
for sure.
Just text me that, and I'll make sure to follow you on there, man. I definitely appreciate you joining once again, man. I'm gonna say it a lot, because I really mean it. Like, I really appreciate you joining. dope conversation. I kept you longer than I wanted to, so I'm definitely gonna let you go. But man, much respect to you, much success. You know, future success. Hopefully this strike doesn't last long.
Man,
I'm not that big on Call of Duty, man, but I'll get on there if you really on there.
Oh yeah, man. I'm anytime, bro. It's all right, man. We'll play multiplayer, whatever you want to do, bro.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and load
Get
it
your
up.
guns up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to practice first because I haven't played in a while, so I know I'm trash. But I've been on like the sports and all that stuff. So, but
I feel you, bro.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man, you keep doing what you're doing, man. Much love to you, much respect. If y'all run into him, you know, in public, just show love to him, talk to him like a regular person. He's
what's up. That's it.
He's one of the nicest guys that I've met out of the Hollywood scene. So, and that's facts. So, much love to you, man. I hope you have a great day.
You too, bro.
Hope you have a great day, man. Until next time.
Be safe, man.
Yes, sir.